أنا الموصل الحدباء.
أنا كركوك.
أنا صلاح الدين، مدينة الأبطال.
أنا ديالة.
أنا الأنبار، مدينة الشهداء.
أنا بغداد دار السلام.
أنا بابل الأثرية.
أنا كربلاء المقدسة.
أنا النجف الأشرف.
أنا ميسان دار الأمان.
أنا القادسية من الشمال.
أنا ذي قار الناصرية.
أنا مثنى مدينة أوروك.
أنا البصرة الفيحاء.
Explain It erklärt den Irak-Konflikt. Im Irak werden Städte und ganze Regionen von ISIS gewaltsam eingenommen. Tausende Menschen sterben bei Kämpfen und Anschlägen. Über 1 Million Iraker sind auf der Flucht. Doch wer ist ISIS? Der Name ISIS steht für Islamischer Staat im Irak und in Syrien. Die Organisation gehört zu den radikalsten islamistischen Gruppen im Nahen Osten. Ihr Ziel ist es, ein islamisches Kalifat, also einen Gottesstaat im arabischen Raum zu errichten. ISIS ging 2003 aus der Gruppe Tawhid und Dschihad hervor, die gegen die US-Invasion im Irak kämpfte und gab sich den Namen Al-Qaida im Irak. Erst im Jahr 2013 dehnte die Gruppe ihr Gebiet auf Syrien aus und nannte sich ISIS, die vermutlich die gefährlichste und reichste Extremistengruppe der Welt ist. Sicherheitsexperten zufolge hat ISIS 10.000 Mitglieder.
When we were in Baghdad in 2014, after the fall of Mosul, fall of Fallujah to ISIS, we were there to interview politicians and various leaders, human rights activists, but we had a lot of time in between. In one case, we came across some young boys on a day which was about 120 degrees, and they were jumping off a little bridge into I guess an irrigation channel. And, you know, it was heartening to see life going on. It was in stark contrast to the tension that you feel throughout the city because of the constant threat of kidnappings and bombings. ISIS can make their life miserable because it can send bombs into the city at will. But in a lot of places, life just churns on. In the Middle East, Iraq is one of the youngest populations of any state. And so you have a lot of kids, a lot of young 20-somethings. I see this all over the world. You go to places where people are besieged, but yet when they can, they express their sense of humor. You have to survive. You can't just huddle in your house all day in fear. This is an ice cream parlor in the Karada district of Baghdad. It had been bombed months back, or maybe it was as much as a year back. And, you know, I had umpteen conversations with people in Baghdad about the bombs, and they say, they don't worry about the bombs, because they just are. They're just a fact of life. You know, your only hope is that if a bomb goes off, it's far enough away or it's close enough that you're gone quickly. The people of Baghdad, who I have grown to have tremendous sympathy for over the years, over my 5 or 6 trips, whatever it's been, the life they live there is so compromised and so constrained by the conditions of the war. To see them out and trying to have a good time, trying to date, or trying to have a family, or going to a fun zone and trying to give the kids a chance to run around and feel free and ride a Ferris wheel. You know, they're just trying to do what we try to do.